Good afternoon. As a result of the homicide that occurred yesterday and the media coverage that has followed, we have received hundreds of more tips and received more video from the community. Today I'm going to provide an update on where the investigation stands and where the reward money has increased significantly, and we will also be releasing some new video today. First, I want to talk about the victims. That's why we're here. Northbound on 15th Street. And then Tuesday, November 14th, yesterday, 60-year-old Ronald Felton crossing the street on Nebraska Avenue. As you recall, the 3 previous murders were done in the evening, and yesterday morning, Mr. Felton was shot at 4:51 in the morning. After we received the call of Mr. Felton's death, we responded to the scene within minutes, and we discovered a few witnesses who were able to give us a description of a black male, tall, thin, wearing all black, who fled northeast from the area. We formed a perimeter. It was about 8 blocks wide. We asked residents to sit tight and wait indoors while we searched the area. After a thorough search, we were not able to find anyone. We then asked if they had any video and to come forward with the video. As a result of yesterday's incident, we received 450 tips yesterday. The overall total is 2,300. We have roughly two dozen detectives going through hours and hours of video. The community and our law enforcement partners have been great during this whole process, and our reward money has increased significantly. Let me break it down. We have $5,000 from Crime Stoppers, $10,000 from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, $20,000 from ATF, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. $50,000 has been added today, an additional $50,000 from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. When you add it up, the Crime Stoppers and our partners, we have $85,000. The community has stepped forward with various fundraisers in Southeast Seminole Heights, and they have added $6,000. So the reward is now totaled at $91,000. Let's hope this motivates somebody with the strength and the fortitude to step forward and tell us who is doing this. So let's talk about the video that we released from the night of October 9th. You recall this was the video. Notice the hoodie or rain jacket. Notice the gait and how they're walking. The phone flip and how they're nonchalantly just walking. Appears to be looking at his phone. It appears to be a light colored jacket. I think that's very misleading. You see it here? It now looks a little bit of a darker color jacket. Same individual. We originally called him someone we wanted to talk to. It went to a person of interest. Today we're going to call the same individual a suspect. And you're going to see why in just a moment. Yesterday morning, November 14th, moments before the homicide. Same gait, same walk. Maybe not the same jacket, definitely a hoodie. Someone has to know who this individual is. I repeat, we are now calling this person a suspect, and we need to know who this person is. We need someone who is thoughtful, cares, and has the heart and the fortitude and the bravery to step forward and tell us who this person is and give us the identity. I don't need speculation. We don't need profiles. We need names. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-873-TIPS. This video will be posted to our Twitter account and our YouTube channel, and we'll be sending out an updated media alert. Do you have any questions?
Where was this video shot? Was this from Nebraska? Was this on one of the side roads?
We're not going to release the location.
That's going to kind of help tip people off if they know where to look.
Well, I can tell you that we know where he was murdered, so, you know, it's in that, we're quite certain that that person is familiar with the area and with the neighborhood. You know, for the maintaining the integrity of the investigation, I think you give me a fair question, but in honor of the investigation, I can't answer it directly.
Chief Diggin, you now definitively calling this person, the suspect, a serial killer.
No, we're not calling him a serial killer because we still can't say that they have done all of the homicides. Pretty convinced they're involved in at least 2 of them. But this is our suspect. We need to speak to this person.
You clearly have evidence gathered from every scene. Do you have, and I know you don't want to talk about what kind of weapons were used per se, but do you have any kind of ballistic evidence that links all 4 crimes together?
We have very limited evidence, and that's why we're doing this appeal to having someone tell us who is in that video. They could be perfectly innocent. I don't think so. I want people to look at the video and look at how that person walks. It's clear to me that this person is able to flip a switch and go out there and murder someone. Look at how they walk. Look how they're flipping the phone, paying attention to their phone. And at some point, they're able to put that away, hit a switch, and go out and gun someone down.
So I know you talk to people in that neighborhood, and they're frightened and they're frustrated. Are you telling them now they need to stay in their homes because many of them already feel trapped in their homes? Are you telling them they need to stay in their homes to remain safe until this person is caught?
No, we're doing the opposite. I feel we have given a strong message to whoever's doing this. We have rallied together as a community, as a neighborhood. When you look at the time frame, he was doing it very quickly, and then we had a little bit of a gap. I think when people stick together, come outside, we're asking that they turn on their porch lights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and come out and stay outside. This individual is striking on people who are alone, under the cover of darkness, and they're probably preoccupied. So we want everyone to come outside and continue to do that and stick together. We feel that has worked. We have thrown this person off their game, so to speak, and that's probably a poor choice of words, but we have thrown them off of their method that they're now striking at a different time.
You can tell by the arrests made in the last few weeks that you're arresting a lot of people in that area. Are you targeting known associates of an individual? Are you targeting specific people, or just trying to throw a broad blanket there to try to come up with any information you can about who that individual is?
It's a very broad blanket. You know, I have instructed the officers in that neighborhood, if someone rolls through a stop sign, we want them stopped. We want to know who they are and why they're in there. We're asking that they not write tickets. But if they have a suspended license, they have a warrant, they've done a crime, they're going to get arrested. It's that simple.
Chief, let's go back to the videotapes for a second. I'm assuming that as the detectives were reviewing the tapes, looked primarily near the crime scene first. So are you confident that this is the only video you have of the suspect, or as detectives go through these tapes, there's a possibility you'll have more video to share?
There's a possibility that we'll have more video. I don't have that answer. I don't want to wait. I let the detectives guide me through this process, and we make the decision to go ahead and release video when we can. There's no need to wait. That's why we hurried to get this out today, because we need the help of the media and the community to get that out there. So that's why we've released it. If there's more video that is of value, we have full intentions of releasing that, if that answers your question.
Chief, when I talked to the Nabalis yesterday, I went with them and they went to a new neighborhood. They believe that they think they know who someone is. Can you comment about that? And can you talk about sort of individuals